What's up, Planeswalkers? Another day, another deck, and today we are playing Rakdos Meld Range. This is a deck by Razor Lives at the Australian tournament, or New Zealand tournament. This deck has taken the world by storm. It runs Mishra, claimed by Gix, and Phyrexian Dragon Engine that meld together, but also it has a few extra cards I added in for best of one, like Dreams of Steel and Oil. There's Duress. I added Ghost Vacuums in. We have a Coalstoke Gearhulk, Trumpeting Carnosaur. So let's see how this deck does in the ladder. By the way, it's a bit early, but if you like the content and you're here, please consider liking and subscribing. We're on our way to 800 subs now. We're at like 728 at the time of this, I think. So yeah, and we will keep this hand. This is a bit of a rough hand, but we've got some removal. We've got a Fear of Missing Out. Deep-Cavern Bat also. That's good for us. So I think we Surveil. We pitch the Fear of Missing Out because we get a 2-for-1 on our Delirium. Is opponent gonna... Yep, they're gonna do their own Deep-Cavern Bat. Nice. I respect it. Do they take our bat with their bat? And then do we draw a bat to take their bat with our bat with their bat? Because, I don't know. Opponent's really thinking, yes, they take the bat. Okay, we got the Dreams of Oil and Steel. Do we just go for the Throat the Bat? Or do we play a creature? I think I'm going to go for Throat the Bat. Get rid of the bat so we get our bat back. And then next turn we can Blast Zone into Bat into Dreams of Oil. Never mind. Opponent's got double bat out here. Well, we got a bat too, so we can still, so we can bat. There's so many bats already. Bat. Oh my. They have a bat also. They have a bat also. We take their bat with our bat. That is their bat. We can't Dreams of Oil and Steel now. Maybe we should have first. Maybe we should have taken the Lunar Convocation. I don't know. If we can just get rid of their bat, then we're good. We can get rid of their bat now. Well, the bat in their hand now. Do we... I think we Fear of Missing Out. I kind of want to pitch the Ghost Vacuum because it's an artifact. And then we can Dreams of Oil and Steel. Or Steel and Oil. To get rid of... well, we're getting rid of their Zoraline Cosmos Collar. Because, yeah, I do not like that card. Deep-Cavern Bat. Understood. Wow. Opponent has had a lot of Deep-Cavern Bats, right? Well, I should say we have. They have 2. We have 1. And then they killed one of ours. So there's been 4 Deep-Cavern Bats already. 4 total bats. I think we pitch this. We play the Inti. We can swing and get rid of the Tinybones because they don't really have any permanents. So we can get an extra 1/1 on it. And then what's the card off of the top? Torch the Tower. That's good for us. So I think we take the bat that's holding our removal. Get rid of that bat. And then swing in again. We're in a decent spot. I don't think we want to get rid of the Anoint with Affliction. I'm questioning everything. I'm going to keep it. But what if the opponent has like another bat? That's what I'm worried about. Like a bat or a discard spell or something. Nowhere to run. Okay, so they can get rid of the Inti. That's fine. They're going to pay 2, draw a card. We could block. But if we blast zone, we're blowing up our own creature. Okay, we got double removal. So I think we go ahead and get rid of their bat. Get our bat back. Play our bat. Get their Zorline again. They will not be allowed to get this creature. We cannot let them have it. Alright, opponent is kind of in the driver's seat here, but not really anymore. They do have a lot of options. They can pay a ton of life to draw cards. Another Deep-Cavern Bat. Wow. So wait, how many? That's 3 now. Right? No, that's all 4. All 4 of their bats. Wow. No, we don't block. Opponent's gonna pay 2 life, draw a card. They pay what? Oh, down to what? Yeah, that's good game. Good game, opponent. Alesha coming down, but good game. On to the next one. Alright. Let's see what Al Trayuko has got. We're going to keep this hand. It's a bit rough because we enter with the tap land. We only have 1 red or black source. We don't have a red and a black. So Alesha's kind of shut down as we draw another, of course. I think we go Blast Zone here. Let's Inti, and then we can get rid of... When we attack, we can either get rid of an Alesha or a Phyrexian Dragon Engine. I don't know which one would be better. Maybe the Dragon Engine, because if we can get the Alesha out, then we can just bring it back. Okay, Moment of Craving. That's... Opponent gets an award that I give out often, though. Why are you playing that card? We didn't get the other mana source, so we're gonna rush out the Phyrexian Dragon Engine. Let me guess. Nowhere to run? Deep-Cavern Bat. Wow. Everybody just got the Deep-Cavern Bats today, huh? I mean, I wonder what they take. They probably take the Anoint, right? So we can't just get rid of it. But if they're smart, I think they take like an Alesha. So we have to use our Anoint. And then we don't have it to use on something else. Still not an extra land. I guess we just go for Trumpeting Carnosaur. Shieldred. We can't really Anoint with Affliction that, but we can put a Tinybones down. Oh man, I don't know if we have a ton to get rid of Shieldred. I mean, we have Go for the Throat, I think. But we don't really have much else. Hopefully we could get a Meld off. Okay, yep. Deep-Cavern Bat makes sense. We did get our extra mana source though, so next turn we'll get Alesha. I mean, even if they block the Phyrexian Dragon, we can just bring it back the next turn, and then we get to discard our hand, draw 3 cards. So hopefully by that time we're able to get rid of the other Alesha. Well, never mind. Opponent kind of took that for us. Yeah, we gotta draw. Oh, but if we draw 3 cards, that's really gonna hurt us, isn't it? So we can do both now. We can Alesha, and then we can Anoint with Affliction to get rid of the Deep-Cavern Bat. Why does it... I mean, it allows us to target... I hate that. It lets us target Shieldred, but it wouldn't work. So let's swing. Yeah, they're gonna block the 2/2 double strike. That's fine though, because I mean maybe we should have swung with both and seen if they were gonna block with the Deep-Cavern Bat or not. Because if they were, then we trade. If they weren't, then we get a Deep-Cavern Bat. But I think opponent would have blocked in that case. They would have known. Oh. What's opponent thinking? I would say I don't think there's much else. Like, I don't think it's that difficult for them. I think they're in the driver's seat here. Yeah, we can't do that, but we can bring back an Inti. If they get rid of Alesha, then they're hovering over. Might be gone. It might be time. They might just poof, get her away. So any damage dealt to us, they gain. So, oh man. So this is gonna be hard. I think we have to throw the block here. We draw. We have a torch to the tower. We lose 2, they gain 2. I don't think we cast this from our grave quite yet. Because if we do, we lose everything. So I think what we do is we swing in for the attack. We're going to be able to pump up our Alesha to +1/+1. And then if they block, if they throw a block because, you know, whatever reason, we can torch the tower. Opponent's not going to block. Darn it. Alright, yeah, let's... I kind of want to do it. We're going to lose 6. They're going to gain 6. But it's worth it. We need to get a kill spell. Oh no. We did not get a kill spell. Oops. Oopsie oopsie, opponent. Yeah, I think that's like perfect for them, isn't it? Like, if they can deal any amount of damage to us. Yeah, there it is. They got it. We'll let them play it out. We'll let them play it. They got their combo. Yep. Gain a life, lose a life, gain a life. Thankfully, it's only the 1. Like, each turn for this, us having 3, because, yeah, no. Let's get into the next match. Game 3. Alright. The big man. That's what I call one of my cats. Big man. Like from Everybody Hates Chris. I don't want to keep this hand, but I kind of do. If we keep it, we do get to fear of missing out. So I think we're going to risk it. Nobody ever won being scared, you know? Alright, Valley Might Caller. Definitely think we fear of missing out here. I think we pitch an Inti. Draw a card. Swamp. Perfect. Everything's coming up Millhouse. Alright. Looks like they're playing Celelesnia Rabbits. Naturally, they're gonna have Sheltered by Ghost. So this is good for us because Sheltered by Ghost is a 2 ward. So we can actually go ahead and torch the tower, that, pay the ward, get our fear of missing out back, and then we can actually pitch the Gearhulk. I know that we could get there, but I think being an artifact, it helps out with our delirium a lot more. We're more likely to get lands into the graveyard. So, Patchwork Banner, Okay. Warrior. 2-3. I think we run out the Blazemire Verge. Inti. Swing. This is where I think we pitch a mountain. Maybe we shouldn't have pitched the Gearhulk. Wild Ride. Too bad it's not an instant. If that was an instant, that would have been a great play. That would have been an insane play. But Patchwork Banner again for opponent. Okay. Well, they'll have 2 extra mana now for Warrior. Do we just let them have it? I think we just kind of let them have it. We can play out the Phyrexian Dragon Engine. And then I think we just pass here. Because if we attack, we can pump up to 4, but then we get rid of the Go for the Throat. I think what we want to do is we want to kill this Valley Quest Caller. Yeah, let's get rid of the Valley Quest Caller. Because we can always pump up the Blast Zone to 2. Actually, I think we just Blast Zone now. We get rid of everything 1 on the field, which is 2 of their creatures. So we kill their 2 creatures. All they have is Phineas left. We swing in. We get an extra combat. We discard Alesha. Wow. Okay, this is wild. So yeah, now we're going to get to put a 1/1 counter on the Phyrexian Dragon Engine. They're going to kill the Inti, which is smart, but they're about to take 6 more damage. Holy cow. Okay. If you're playing the deck that way, all tournament, yeah, I can see how this is a good deck. Wow. Well, this is the wrap up. This was the best of 1 version of this Rakdos meld range is what I'm calling it. This deck was pretty good. It was pretty fun. I mean, I would probably add in a few other methods. Like, I kind of got messed up with the Anoint with Affliction, but this deck can definitely hold its own. What do y'all think? Let me know. Would you play this? Do you have any decks that you would recommend? Once again, thank you to everybody for the support. If you're new to the channel, again, consider sticking around, liking, and subscribing. But first and foremost, and last but not least, you are doing everything right today, and you matter. Good. Bye.